What is going on, guys? SlickB here, and it is story time again. We're going to be telling another story. This time, we're going to talk about the time that I used a girl's friend to ask her out, but I actually asked out the girl's friend that I was... it's complicated. You'll understand it by the end, but it's a really funny story. So, it was probably no. It was middle school, so the end of middle school, I think. 8th grade, so that's 5 years ago at this time. So 5 years ago, I was playing Battlefield Bad Company 2. That's what was popular at the time. Playing some Bad Company 2, and I'm texting this girl because I liked her friend. So I'm texting her like, yo, what should I say to her? I don't know if she would like me and stuff like that. And we're gonna give these girls names. So the friend, we're gonna call we're gonna call the I don't know names because I feel like I'm gonna profile. We're gonna say girl A is the one I'm texting and girl B is the one that I liked. So I'm texting girl A and I'm like, hey, yeah, so do you think so and so likes me? She goes, yeah, I mean you're a nice guy. I don't know why she wouldn't like you. So I keep talking to girl A and I'm just like, okay, and then what should I do? So I'm doing these things over a course of time that she's saying like you should do. She likes this, she likes that. So you know, I'm trying to be a good guy, trying to pursue my crush. You know, this is only 8th grade, and it's over the summer, so you know, I'm trying to find a girlfriend for the summer. It's be nice to hang out, go by the pool and stuff. So you know, I'm like, yeah, okay. So I'm texting girl B, who's the one I like. I'm texting her, okay, so hey, how are you? Blah, 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 saying all the things that she likes. You know, not necessarily being myself. Which tip for any guys out there: just be yourself. You'll find a girl who fits you. You don't need to worry about it. And if you don't, at this moment, you will eventually. There's a lot of people out in the world, and there's enough that will date anybody. Trust me. I'm not saying that you're bad people. I'm just saying like somebody will find you. Don't worry. But I'm not necessarily being myself, telling her stuff that I think she wants to hear. I just saved the game there. Just telling her stuff that I think she wants to hear. I like One Direction too, as like a joke. I don't think One Direction was around at the time. Jonas Brothers, SOS is my favorite song. Don't want a second guess. But anyway, I'm still texting girl A to figure out if, like, should I ask her out? She's like, no, not yet. What the fuck? Okay. No, don't ask her out yet. Don't do that. Okay. So I don't ask her out yet. Why won't this work? Why won't this work? So I don't ask her out yet. I decide that I'm just going to continue talking to both of them, asking one what I should say and the other what, you know, like just vomiting out this information I understand. Alright, so I'm regurgitating this information that I'm told, you know, she'd like to hear, and it's not necessarily working. I think I did have a chance with the girl. I never ended up going out. It gets funnier, but I'm finally one night I'm playing Bad Company 2. So this is what I said in the beginning. I'm playing Bad Company 2. It is, you know, summer, it's a nighttime. I'm texting her while I'm playing, and I like stop to text girl A, so the friend. I'm texting her, and hey, can I just see what I should say? She's like, yeah, whatever. And then I end up saying like, will you go out with me? Like something like that. And I didn't mean it for the friend. I didn't mean it for girl A. I meant it for girl B, but I was just saying it like, oh, would this be fine? And she goes, well, yeah, I'd go out with you. And I was like, oh, you'd go out with me? And she's like, yeah, you're awesome. And I was just like, okay, do we go out then? And then she was just like, yeah. And I was like, okay. So I ended up going out with the friend. We didn't talk at all after that conversation, and then 2 days later she texted me and she's just like, yeah, I think we should break up because we haven't hung out. And I was like, yeah, that's fine. I didn't really want to go out with you in the first place. And it was just the awkwardest situation I think I've ever encountered. Another funny story, this is like the little blooper story, so I can make it longer and you guys can laugh a little bit longer. This was 7th grade, I believe, 7th grade. I was talking to this girl, and I liked her a lot, but she was one of those girls who was just like, oh yeah, you could like me, I know you like me, and I'll tell you I like you, but I don't really like you, and we're not really gonna go out ever, but I'll just lead you on and shit. I was like, alright, so we're holding hands walking the hallway one day. Yeah, this is how deep she got with this shit. So we're holding hands walking in the hallway one day, and my one friend who lives on my street that I hang out with every day, I don't really like the kid, but you know, when you live in like a neighborhood, you're forced to hang out with people just because you want to hang out with people. So he's one of those kids that I hang out with. I don't really like him though, but that doesn't mean I want to hurt him. We're holding hands, he comes up out of nowhere like, oh, hey, Brandon, hey, how are you, and, you know, I'm holding hands with this girl, and I'm just like, oh, I don't really wanna, like, you here, this is kind of private time, you know, I'm trying to, like, talk to this girl. I mean, you know, I was gonna say, I'm trying to get it in, but, like, you know, I'm not. It's, like, 7th grade. I'm just trying to, like, kiss her and maybe hug her at my locker, but, I'm like, yeah, okay, man, you're really coming close or something like that. And then, for some reason, I'm holding her hand in my left hand, and I have a string bag in my right hand. And he said something, and I, like, moved my arm as a joke, and I accidentally clocked this kid in the face. Completely, like, fucking, I almost knocked his tooth out. I hit him super hard. He started bleeding everywhere in the hallway. She, like, that just cock-blocked me. I was just like, she'd like let go of my hand, and she's like, oh my god, what happened? I'm just like, I didn't mean to do it, oh my god, I'm so sorry. And she like, like, I don't think she, like, you know, she wasn't like, you're a monster, but it felt like that. I was like, oh, come on, now she thinks I'm a fucking asshole. I didn't mean to hit this kid, he shouldn't have been around here in the first place. I don't like him, I'm just only hang out with him on the weekdays when after school or something like that. But it was super weird. I'm just like, oh my god, I just fucking clocked this kid. Maybe she thinks I'm strong now, though. That could help. But anyway, we stopped holding hands. That was the end of it. She didn't even hug me. It was some bullshit. And I had to deal with this kid, you know, all the way home because he went on my bus with some fucking bleeding teeth and shit. It was my fault. His parents got kind of mad at me. It's like, what do you want me to do? Don't raise a little asshole kid or something like that. But it was really bad, and I clocked this motherfucker with like a book bag or something. I had like a string bag or whatever. I hit him super hard in the face. It might be the hardest I've hit somebody since lacrosse, like before lacrosse. It was crazy. But yeah, those are my stories for today. I plan on doing some other ones like my first kiss and stuff, but those are a bit longer, and I don't really want to do them yet. I want to wait until I get more subs to do like my first kiss. I feel like I want more people to experience those because they're funny stories. I have a lot of funny stories. So, you know, guys, ask me what you want to see in this series, what kind of stories you want to hear from me, because, you know, I've done a lot of stuff. You know, my first kiss, stuff like that. That's what Audi suggested, my first date. I can't really remember my first date. I'll try to remember that. Actually, I do, but it wasn't really a date. I don't know. But, you know, just type in the comments and tell me what you want to hear, and I will definitely do it for you guys, because these are fun. It's fun. I'm not saying I don't like making normal gameplay videos, but it's nice to talk about myself for once and not about the game. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great one. That's a weird outro. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one. I'll see you guys soon.